Do you remember the biggest space exploration milestones of 2024? It was a year filled with groundbreaking discoveries, daring missions, and astonishing cosmic revelations. But how well do you recall the most exciting moments? Let's put your knowledge to the test. Write your answer in the comments below and stay tuned for the correct answer. Let's take a moment to celebrate the milestones that defined 2024. A year that inspired wonder, fueled innovation, and brought humanity one step closer to unraveling the mysteries of the universe. This journey through the year's most extraordinary events is a tribute to the explorers, scientists, and dreamers who continue to shape the future of space exploration. Together, let's reflect on the incredible progress made and look forward to the possibilities that lie ahead. Don't forget to subscribe for more space updates in 2025. January 2024 was packed with fascinating discoveries and major space events, setting the tone for an exciting year in astronomy and exploration. From the final chapter of a pioneering Martian mission to a surprising revelation about Neptune's color, and even an ancient star map hidden for millennia, this month offered a blend of history, innovation, and cosmic surprises. One of the biggest stories of the month was undoubtedly the final flight of the Ingenuity helicopter on Mars. This small but mighty rotorcraft had already exceeded expectations, completing an incredible 72 flights, far beyond its original goal of just 5. For years, it soared over the Martian surface, assisting the Perseverance rover in scouting terrain and testing the feasibility of aerial exploration on another planet. However, on its 72nd flight, Ingenuity suffered a catastrophic rotor failure, making it unable to fly again. While the news was bittersweet, it marked the end of an extraordinary chapter in Martian exploration, proving that powered flight on another world is not only possible, but could become a key part of future missions. Meanwhile, astronomers were faced with a surprising truth. Neptune's color isn't as unique as we once thought. For decades, we believed that Neptune was a striking deep blue, while Uranus had a more muted pale cyan tone. However, new observations revealed that both planets are actually a very similar shade of grayish blue, upending our long-held perceptions. While it may not seem like a groundbreaking revelation, it serves as a reminder that even the most basic assumptions about our solar system can be challenged with better data. On the lunar exploration front, Japan's SLIM, Smart Lander for Investigating Moon, mission achieved a remarkable feat. The lander successfully touched down on the moon's surface, but there was a catch. It tipped over upon landing. Despite this less-than-perfect touchdown, the SLIM mission continued operating, proving to be a remarkable success in precision landing technology. Engineers designed SLIM to test the ability to land within 100 meters of a target, a significant improvement from previous lunar landers, which typically had landing zones spanning several kilometers. While the spacecraft's orientation wasn't ideal, it continued transmitting valuable data, demonstrating the resilience of modern lunar exploration technology. Perhaps one of the most intriguing discoveries of the month came from deep within history, rather than deep space. Archaeologists uncovered an ancient star map hidden inside a tomb for thousands of years. This remarkable artifact contained detailed positions of many stars, showcasing the advanced astronomical knowledge of ancient civilizations. Even more intriguing was an extra marker on the map, possibly indicating the observation of a supernova, an event that would have been visible in the night sky for weeks or even months. If confirmed, this discovery could provide a rare historical record of a cosmic explosion witnessed by ancient astronomers. January proved to be a month filled with both endings and new beginnings. While we bid farewell to ingenuity, we gained deeper insights into the solar system and saw continued progress in space exploration. These milestones set the stage for an exciting year ahead, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises, waiting to be uncovered. February 2024 continued to deliver astonishing moments in space exploration, proving that even setbacks can lead to unexpected successes. From Japan's slim lander defying the odds to the discovery of an ocean beneath Saturn's moon Mimas, and an impossible galaxy detected by the James Webb Space Telescope, this month was full of scientific breakthroughs and surprises. One of the most remarkable events was the unexpected survival of the SLAM lander. After landing on its side in January, SLIM's mission seemed to be over. However, as sunlight reached its solar panels at the end of the month, the lander unexpectedly resumed communication. Most expected it to perish during the long, freezing lunar night. Yet, against all odds, SLIM woke up again after surviving the extreme cold, something most landers are not designed to endure. This unexpected resilience provided valuable insights into future lunar missions, showing that even a lander that didn't land perfectly could still contribute meaningful data. Meanwhile, another lunar lander, Odyssey, touched down on the moon. Like SLIM, it tipped over upon landing, but was still able to transmit some data before succumbing to the harsh lunar environment. Unfortunately, Odyssey did not survive the lunar night, marking a stark contrast to SLIM's surprising revival. Still, every attempt at landing on the moon brings lessons for future missions, refining the technology needed for sustainable lunar exploration. Beyond the moon, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery about Mimas, Saturn's small, cratered moon, often compared to the Death Star. Previously thought to be a solid, frozen world, new data suggests that Mimas may actually harbor a subsurface ocean, similar to the well-known icy moons Enceladus and Europa. If confirmed, this discovery could significantly expand the list of celestial bodies where life might exist. The idea that an unassuming, heavily cratered moon could be hiding liquid water challenges many assumptions about where habitable environments may be found. Adding to February's scientific revelations, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, made an astonishing discovery: a galaxy composed almost entirely of dark matter. This mysterious structure defies conventional understanding, as galaxies typically consist of a mix of visible matter and dark matter. Finding one dominated almost entirely by the unseen substance forces astronomers to rethink their models of galaxy formation and the role dark matter plays in shaping the universe. February was a month filled with surprises, proving once again that space exploration is full of the unexpected. From landers that outperformed expectations to discoveries that challenge long-standing theories, these breakthroughs remind us that the universe is far more complex and fascinating than we ever imagined. March 2024 brought a mix of futuristic concepts, cosmic revelations, and continued advancements in space technology. From a groundbreaking discovery about the early universe to new insights about Betelgeuse, the latest Starship test flight, and an ambitious plan to build trains on the moon, this month had no shortage of exciting developments. One of the most significant discoveries of the year came from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, which provided new insights into the age of rionization, a pivotal period when the universe transformed from a dark, opaque expanse into the transparent cosmos we see today. Astronomers have long debated what triggered this transformation, and in March, JWST delivered a compelling answer. Dwarf galaxies were the driving force behind rionization. These small, early galaxies produced intense radiation through rapid star formation, heating up cosmic gas and clearing the primordial fog. This discovery not only solves a long-standing mystery, but also reshapes our understanding of galaxy formation in the early universe. Meanwhile, closer to home, the Starship program continued its test flights, with the third major test launch taking place in March. SpaceX's ambitious spacecraft aims to revolutionize space travel, enabling deep space missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Each test provides critical data on the vehicle's performance, helping engineers refine its design. Though Starship's journey is still in its early stages, its progress throughout 2024 remained a recurring theme in spaceflight advancements. On the engineering front, an intriguing proposal emerged: building railways on the Moon. With multiple countries, including NASA and China, planning to establish long-term lunar bases, efficient cargo transportation will be essential. In March, Northrop Grumman introduced a concept for a lunar train system, designed to move supplies and equipment across the Moon's surface. While still in the conceptual phase, this idea highlights the growing focus on developing infrastructure for a sustainable lunar presence, laying the groundwork for future human settlements. Astronomers also made a fascinating discovery about Betelgeuse, the massive red supergiant that has long been a subject of curiosity due to its unpredictable dimming events. Previously, scientists believed Betelgeuse was rotating faster than expected, but new observations suggest a different explanation. Instead of spinning rapidly, the star's surface may be boiling with enormous convection cells, creating the illusion of fast rotation. This insight helps refine models of how massive stars behave as they approach the end of their life cycle, bringing us one step closer to understanding when Betelgeuse might explode as a supernova. March was a month filled with groundbreaking ideas and discoveries, from unraveling the secrets of the early universe to preparing for human expansion beyond Earth. As space agencies and private companies push forward with innovative technologies, one thing remains clear: humanity is steadily laying the foundation for a future beyond our home planet. April 2024 brought groundbreaking developments in astronomy and cosmology, with major advancements in observational tools and unexpected discoveries about the fundamental nature of the universe. From the long-awaited Vera Rubin Observatory nearing completion to the return of Voyager, one after a troubling malfunction, this month was filled with moments that deepened our understanding of the cosmos. One of the most highly anticipated milestones was the final assembly of the Vera Rubin Observatory, which will soon revolutionize our ability to study the dynamic universe. Set to begin operations in 2025, this observatory will conduct the Legacy Survey of Space and Time, LSST, capturing vast amounts of data on dark matter, dark energy, asteroids, and transient cosmic events. In April, a major step forward was achieved: the installation of its main camera, the most powerful astronomical camera ever built. With this in place, the telescope is now one step closer to unveiling the mysteries of the universe, and anticipation is growing for the first images it will produce next year. Meanwhile, one of the most beloved spacecraft in human history, Voyager 1, made a dramatic recovery. Launched in 1977, this probe has spent nearly half a century exploring the outer reaches of our solar system, sending back invaluable data from interstellar space. However, in 2023, it began transmitting gibberish, leaving scientists concerned that it might have finally reached the end of its mission. But in April, NASA engineers successfully restored communication, diagnosing and fixing the issue from over 14 billion miles away, a light day's distance from Earth. This incredible feat of engineering proves that even after nearly 5 decades, Voyager 1 still has more to teach us about the vastness of space. April also brought a major breakthrough in the search for the universe's first stars, known as population 3 stars. These ancient stars, composed only of primordial hydrogen and helium, are believed to have been the first to ignite after the Big Bang. Because they existed so early in cosmic history, directly observing them has been an ongoing challenge. However, using the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, astronomers detected indirect evidence of their existence in the outer regions of early galaxies. While we may never see these stars directly, the discovery of stars behaving like population 3 stars provides a crucial piece of the puzzle, giving us insight into the dawn of star formation. Another major breakthrough came from the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument, DESI, which is mapping the universe in 3 dimensions to understand how dark matter and dark energy have influenced cosmic evolution. April saw the first results from the DESI survey, offering new perspectives on how the universe has expanded over time. These findings challenged some traditional models, sparking renewed debate about the nature of dark energy and whether our current understanding of cosmic acceleration needs revision. As 2024 progressed, discussions surrounding these results intensified, laying the groundwork for even more revelations in 2025 when new data arrives from Vera Rubin, Euclid, and, eventually, the Nancy Grace Roman Telescope in 2027. April was an exciting month that reinforced how much we still have to learn about the universe. With powerful new observatories coming online and long-running missions like Voyager 1 still delivering insights, humanity's quest to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos is far from over. May 2024 brought another wave of extraordinary discoveries in astronomy and planetary science. From new insights into a distant exoplanet's atmosphere to the strongest solar storms in decades. This month also continued the saga of Voyager 1's recovery, while scientists took another step toward uncovering the long-theorized Planet 9 lurking in the outer reaches of our solar system. One of the most exciting breakthroughs came from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWEST, which provided detailed atmospheric analysis of WASP-43b, a hot Jupiter exoplanet orbiting a distant star. Scientists observed powerful winds shifting clouds across the planet's surface, revealing stark differences between its tidally locked hemispheres. The day side, exposed to relentless stellar radiation, was mostly cloud-free, while the night side harbored thick, swirling clouds. These findings are particularly significant because many exoplanets, especially those orbiting red dwarf stars, are expected to be tidally locked, meaning one side always faces their star while the other remains in perpetual darkness. Understanding the atmospheric dynamics of these worlds helps scientists assess whether they could potentially support habitability in some form. Meanwhile, the enduring Voyager 1 mission continued to capture public fascination. After its near-terminal failure in 2023, the probe had been successfully restored to partial functionality in April. But in May, it delivered even better news. It was back to conducting scientific observations. For a spacecraft launched nearly 5 decades ago, still transmitting data from interstellar space, this was nothing short of remarkable. It's no surprise that Voyager's journey evokes a sense of human connection. These probes represent our first steps beyond the solar system, carrying messages from Earth that may one day be found by another civilization. The fact that Voyager 1 is still contributing valuable science in 2024 is a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of space exploration. Another ongoing mystery gained traction in May: Planet 9. Astronomers have long speculated that an undiscovered massive planet lurks in the outer solar system, influencing the orbits of distant Kuiper Belt objects. While no telescope has yet pinpointed this elusive world, new evidence emerged suggesting that its gravitational effects are real, further strengthening the case for its existence. Many scientists believe that the upcoming Vera Rubin Observatory, set to begin operations in 2025, could finally be the instrument to detect Planet 9, if it truly exists. If confirmed, this discovery would reshape our understanding of the structure of the solar system and our place within it. However, the most spectacular celestial event of the month, and possibly the year, was the incredible solar storms that lit up the skies in May. As the Sun reached the peak of its solar cycle, solar maximum, it unleashed powerful geomagnetic storms, triggering some of the most widespread auroras seen in decades. People around the world, many for the first time, witnessed dazzling displays of colorful light stretching far beyond their usual polar boundaries. These auroras served as a reminder of the Sun's immense power, capable of influencing Earth's magnetic field and even disrupting satellites and power grids. With solar maximum continuing into 2025, we can expect more of these breathtaking displays in the months ahead. May 2024 was a month of discovery, resilience, and cosmic spectacle. From new exoplanet insights to the persistent search for hidden worlds, and from a legendary spacecraft's revival to solar storms that captured global attention, it was a powerful reminder of how dynamic and ever-changing the universe truly is. June 2024 delivered another month of record-breaking discoveries and historic milestones, spanning everything from the most distant galaxy ever observed to the awakening of a supermassive black hole. This month also saw SpaceX's fourth Starship flight, an anticipated nova that never arrived, and a groundbreaking lunar sample return by China's Chang'e 6 mission. One of the most highly anticipated spaceflight events of June was the fourth test flight of SpaceX's Starship. This ambitious launch featured the Super Heavy booster and Starship vehicle, both of which successfully lifted off but ultimately ended up crashing into the ocean. While the mission didn't achieve a full success, each test provides critical data, bringing Starship closer to its goal of deep space missions. With Flight 5 on the horizon, SpaceX continues its push toward making Starship a fully reusable system capable of sending humans and cargo to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Meanwhile, astronomers were left puzzled by an unexpected astronomical no-show, the long-predicted nova in T Corona Borealis. This nova, expected to flare up roughly every 80 years, was overdue by mid-2024, leaving scientists to question what might have changed. Could this indicate a shift in the behavior of recurrent novae, or is the explosion simply delayed and still waiting to happen? If it doesn't appear by 2025, this could lead to a significant reassessment of how we predict stellar eruptions. While one celestial event failed to appear, another record-breaking discovery came from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. In June, researchers confirmed JD's GSZ-14 as the most distant galaxy ever observed, dating back to just 290 million years after the Big Bang. This discovery, part of the JADES survey, stands out because it included spectroscopic data, ensuring its accuracy. While previous claims of even earlier galaxies have been met with skepticism, This observation sets a new benchmark for our view into the infancy of the universe. However, as JWST continues its work, and as new telescopes like Euclid and Vera Rubin come online, this record may not last long. Adding to the month's astronomical excitement, scientists witnessed a rare transformation, watching a supermassive black hole turn on for the first time. While some black holes remain quiet for millions of years, others become active quasars, spewing out powerful jets of energy and radiation. Until now, astronomers had never observed the moment a black hole transitioned from dormant to active. This discovery provides a unique glimpse into how black holes evolve, helping us better understand the complex interplay between galactic centers and their host galaxies. Perhaps the most historic achievement of the month came from China's Chang'e 6 mission, which successfully returned the first-ever lunar samples from the far side of the Moon. This mission marks a major milestone in lunar exploration, as previous sample return missions, including those by the United States and the Soviet Union, had only retrieved material from the near side. Studying these far-side samples could unlock new insights into the Moon's formation and history, revealing differences in geology and composition between the two hemispheres. This is also China's 6th Moon mission, reinforcing the country's growing presence in lunar exploration as it prepares for future crewed landings and permanent lunar bases. June was a month filled with new records, unexpected mysteries, and historic milestones. From pushing the boundaries of what we can see in the early universe to watching cosmic objects evolve in real time, and even bringing back pieces of the Moon's far side, these discoveries remind us that the universe is constantly changing, and we're just beginning to understand its secrets. July 2024 brought a mix of long-awaited discoveries, unexpected cancellations, and tantalizing clues about life beyond Earth. From the long-anticipated OSIRIS-REx asteroid samples finally being opened to a Martian plant candidate, the cancellation of NASA's Viper rover, and a fascinating rock discovery on Mars, this month was filled with both triumphs and disappointments. One of the most highly anticipated scientific events was the successful opening of the OSIRIS-REx sample capsule. After years of meticulous planning, NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission had returned pristine material from asteroid Bennu in late 2023. However, scientists faced an unexpected challenge. The container proved incredibly difficult to open. After months of careful troubleshooting, engineers designed a custom-built tool to access the precious samples. By July, the capsule was finally opened, and scientists began distributing samples to research teams around the world. Early analysis revealed an exciting revelation. Bennu had water in its past. This raises an important question. How did water reach the asteroid? The presence of hydrated minerals suggests that asteroids like Bennu may have played a crucial role in delivering water to Earth billions of years ago, reinforcing theories about how our planet became habitable. While scientists were unlocking clues about the past, researchers in China were looking toward the future of space colonization. A team of Chinese scientists identified a desert moss, Syntrichia caninervis, as a potential candidate for terraforming Mars. This incredibly resilient plant is found in extreme desert environments on Earth and was subjected to simulated Martian conditions in a laboratory setting. The results were promising. The plant survived and showed the potential to adapt to the harsh conditions of Mars. However, one major limitation remains. It still requires water. While this moss could theoretically help establish a stable ecosystem on Mars, any future terraforming effort would first require a reliable source of liquid water. a challenge that remains unsolved. July also brought disappointing news for lunar exploration enthusiasts. NASA announced the cancellation of its Viper, Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration Rover, mission. Originally planned to explore the Moon's south pole, Viper was designed to search for water ice and gather critical data for the upcoming Artemis missions. Despite being far along in development, the project's budget was cut, in part due to overlapping efforts from other international lunar missions, including a Canadian-led rover set to explore the same region. While NASA's decision was understandable from a financial standpoint, it was still a disappointment for those hoping to see the mission come to fruition. The cancellation serves as a reminder that, despite major advances in space exploration, funding constraints continue to shape what missions make it to launch. Perhaps the most intriguing discovery of the month came from Mars, where NASA's Perseverance rover stumbled upon one of the most compelling rock formations ever found. Discovered in Neretva Vallis, an ancient riverbed in Jezero Crater, this rock featured white calcium sulfate with hematite deposits, along with black spots of iron and phosphate. On Earth, formations like this often result from biological processes, where microorganisms deposit minerals as waste, leaving behind distinctive rock structures. While this is far from direct proof of life on Mars, it stands out as one of the most promising biosignatures ever discovered. The finding reinforces the urgency of returning Mars samples to Earth, as further laboratory analysis could reveal whether these formations were created by ancient microbial life. July was a month of scientific breakthroughs and setbacks, with new discoveries raising major questions about both our past and our future in space. While some missions moved forward, others faced budgetary roadblocks, reminding us that space exploration is a delicate balance of ambition, funding, and technological challenges. However, with asteroid samples being studied, potential plants for Mars being tested, and tantalizing hints of life on Mars emerging, July left us with more reasons than ever to keep looking toward the stars. August 2024 was another fascinating month for space and planetary science, bringing new revelations about the origins of life, unexpected materials on the Moon, and the long-debated WOW signal. It was also a month of water discoveries, both on Mars and in Earth's deep oceans, while astronomers uncovered new details about Betelgeuse's strange brightness fluctuations. One of the most intriguing discoveries of the month was dark oxygen, a newly identified chemical process occurring deep in Earth's oceans. Scientists studying metallic nodules on the ocean floor, small, naturally occurring blobs of metal that have accumulated over millions of years, found that they behave like natural batteries, generating tiny bubbles of oxygen. This discovery is significant because these deep-sea regions are often oxygen-starved, yet life still thrives there. The presence of these nodules could explain how life manages to survive in extreme environments, potentially solving a major mystery about the origins of life on Earth. This also has exciting implications for astrobiology. If life on Earth began at the bottom of the ocean, around hydrothermal vents, it would have needed an oxygen source. Similar processes could be occurring on other ocean worlds in our solar system, such as Europa and Enceladus, where thick layers of ice cover vast subsurface oceans. If dark oxygen is forming there, it could be fueling microbial life, even in environments completely isolated from an atmosphere. Meanwhile, in a groundbreaking discovery for materials science, Chinese researchers announced the detection of graphene on the Moon. Graphene is an incredibly strong and conductive material, with a wide range of industrial applications. Until recently, scientists only knew how to produce it in laboratories, but it now appears that graphene can form naturally on the lunar surface. This finding raises fascinating possibilities. Could graphene be extracted and used for future lunar infrastructure? If lunar mining operations could harness naturally occurring graphene, it might significantly advance the technology needed for moon bases and deep space exploration. Astronomers also solved a long-standing mystery about Betelgeuse, the famous red supergiant that will eventually explode as a supernova. For years, scientists had noticed two distinct patterns of variability in Betelgeuse's brightness, one related to its pulsations, as the star expands and contracts, and another unexplained fluctuation. In August, a team of researchers proposed a compelling answer. Betelgeuse has a hidden companion star. This companion, possibly a sun-like star orbiting just beyond Betelgeuse's surface, appears to be causing the secondary variations in brightness. If confirmed, this discovery changes our understanding of Betelgeuse's evolution, as binary interactions could influence when and how it will go supernova. Another major milestone was the resolution of one of astronomy's most famous, unsolved mysteries, the WOW signal. In 1977, a powerful radio signal was detected by the Big Ear radio telescope, with no clear explanation. The astronomer who found it wrote "WOW" next to the data, and for decades, people speculated that it might have been a message from an alien civilization. However, August brought a breakthrough. Scientists revisited archival data and found that the WOW signal closely matched other known radio bursts, likely caused by a magnetar, a highly magnetic neutron star, sending out a fast radio burst. The signal passed through a dense cloud of gas, which amplified and distorted it, creating the bright flash of radio waves that was detected in 1977. This explanation aligns with other similar signals recorded at Arecibo and finally puts to rest decades of speculation. It wasn't aliens, just an astrophysical phenomenon. August also continued the search for water on Mars, with NASA's InSight lander uncovering evidence of a deep water layer beneath the Martian surface. InSight, designed to study Mars quakes, detected distortions in seismic waves as they passed through underground layers, suggesting the presence of liquid water more than 10 kilometers below the surface. While this is a major discovery, it also presents a huge challenge for future missions. Extracting water from such a depth would require advanced drilling technology that doesn't currently exist. However, it reinforces the idea that Mars was once a wetter world, and some of that water may still remain hidden beneath the surface, potentially harboring microbial life. August was a month filled with breakthroughs across multiple scientific fields. From discovering how life might survive in extreme environments, to uncovering valuable materials on the moon, to solving one of astronomy's greatest radio mysteries, this month reminded us that the universe is full of surprises. With each discovery, we take another step toward understanding both our own planet and the cosmos beyond. September 2024 brought another month of ambitious space exploration plans, historic firsts, and fascinating planetary discoveries. While NASA's Mars Sample Return mission faced setbacks, China moved forward with its own Martian Sample Return mission, aiming to retrieve the first-ever Martian rocks by 2031. Meanwhile, a private spacewalk made history. New mission concepts for Neptune were explored, and the Perseverance rover stumbled upon an unusual zebra-striped rock that could provide fresh insights into Mars' geological past. NASA's Mars Sample Return mission Originally planned to bring back carefully selected samples collected by the Perseverance rover, has faced budget cuts and schedule delays throughout 2024. With growing uncertainty about its timeline, China stepped in with its own ambitious plan to retrieve Martian material. While China's mission won't match NASA's sophisticated approach, which involves a complex sample caching system, multiple landers, and an ascent vehicle, it will likely rely on a simpler lander-rover system to scoop up surface material and return it to Earth. If successful, China's Mars mission could launch in 2028 and bring samples back by 2031, making it the first nation to return material from the Red Planet. The competition to be the first to bring Martian rocks to Earth is now heating up, and the outcome could reshape future planetary exploration strategies. In September, space history was made with the first-ever private spacewalk, conducted during the Polaris Dawn mission. Led by Jared Isaacman, this privately funded mission took a crew into Earth orbit aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon and achieved a series of important milestones. Isaacman himself stepped outside the spacecraft, marking the first time a non-government astronaut had performed an extravehicular activity, EVA. To enable this feat, SpaceX developed a new generation of spacesuits, featuring umbilical attachments that allowed for cabin depressurization while maintaining crew safety. In addition to the spacewalk, the crew traveled farther from Earth than any human had in decades, conducting various science experiments along the way. The success of Polaris Dawn is a major step toward commercial spaceflight evolution, proving that private missions can now push beyond simple orbital trips and into more complex, high-risk operations. Neptune has long been one of the most underexplored planets in the solar system, with the last close-up visit being Voyager 2's flyby in 1989. In September, renewed interest in a concept mission called Arcanum brought Neptune back into the spotlight. Unlike previous single-orbiter mission ideas, Arcanum proposes a two-part exploration strategy: an orbiter to study Neptune's atmosphere and magnetosphere, and a lander for its largest moon, Triton. Triton is particularly intriguing because it is believed to be a captured Kuiper Belt object, meaning it could provide unique insights into the formation of the outer solar system. The presence of geysers on Triton suggests possible subsurface oceans, making it one of the most promising locations to search for extraterrestrial life. While Arcanum remains a conceptual mission, the growing public and scientific interest in Neptune exploration may eventually push a dedicated mission forward. September also brought another intriguing Martian discovery, courtesy of NASA's Perseverance rover. While exploring the Jezero crater region, the rover came across a visually striking rock formation, a zebra-striped stone that exhibits a blend of igneous and metamorphic properties. Scientists believe the rock originated from higher elevations before rolling down to its current location over time. Its composition suggests that it underwent significant geological transformations, potentially influenced by past water activity or volcanic processes. This finding adds another piece to Mars' complex geological history, reinforcing the idea that the planet has experienced a dynamic past with changing environmental conditions. Perseverance, designed to cache rock samples for eventual return to Earth, would likely have collected the zebra rock if it could. September 2024 underscored both the triumphs and challenges of modern space exploration. Meanwhile, private spaceflight took a bold step forward with the first commercial spacewalk, pushing the boundaries of what private companies can achieve in orbit. At the same time, renewed interest in Neptune exploration signals that the outer planets may finally get the attention they deserve. while Perseverance's latest discovery reminds us that Mars continues to hold geological surprises that could rewrite our understanding of its history. With each new breakthrough, setback, and discovery, September proved once again that the future of space exploration is as unpredictable as it is exciting. October 2024 was a month packed with breakthroughs in spaceflight, planetary discoveries, and deep cosmic revelations. SpaceX achieved a historic milestone with Starship, while the Europa Clipper set off on its long journey to Jupiter. Perhaps the most spectacular event of the month was the fifth flight test of SpaceX's Starship, IFT-5. Watching a massive booster descend and be caught mid-air by a mechanical launch tower was a mind-blowing achievement, hinting at a future where fully reusable rockets become routine. Starship represents a paradigm shift in space exploration, with the potential to drastically reduce the cost of sending payloads into space. Although Flight 6 didn't replicate the catch, the successful retrieval of Super Heavy in October was a crucial step toward developing a fully reusable space transportation system. With more tests planned for 2025, the dream of using Starship for Moon and Mars missions is becoming increasingly tangible. While we've long known that galaxies cluster together in vast structures, astronomers revealed something even larger in October. Our Laniakea supercluster is actually part of an even greater cosmic entity known as the Shapley concentration. This structure, containing around 50,000 galaxies, spans a volume 10 times larger than Laniakea and is one of the largest gravitationally bound objects ever identified. Essentially, it means that our entire local group of galaxies, including the Milky Way, is moving together within this immense web of cosmic matter. These findings provide new clues about how galaxies form, evolve, and move on vast cosmic scales, further refining our understanding of large-scale structure formation in the universe. In October 2024, astronomers confirmed the presence of 3 planets orbiting Barnard's star, backed by much stronger evidence. This discovery is significant because it means that both of our nearest stellar neighbors, Proxima Centauri and Barnard's star, likely have planetary systems. These planets may be rocky worlds, raising intriguing possibilities about their potential habitability. While Barnard's star is an older, cooler red dwarf, further research will be needed to determine whether its planets have atmospheres, liquid water, or any conditions that could support life. The Euclid mission, launched by the European Space Agency, ESA, is on a mission to map the three-dimensional structure of the universe, helping to uncover the secrets of dark matter and dark energy. In October, astronomers released the first batch of data from Euclid, representing only 1% of the total survey. Even with this small fraction of data, Euclid had already identified 100 million objects, giving scientists an unprecedented early look at how galaxies are distributed across cosmic time. Euclid's observations will help reveal how light bends around massive objects, offering insight into the distribution of invisible dark matter. It will also track the chemical composition of galaxies, mapping how matter has evolved since the early universe. The full survey will take several years, but even this initial glimpse into Euclid's capabilities suggests that it will revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos and provide much-needed answers about the mysterious forces shaping the universe. Another major event in October was the launch of NASA's Europa Clipper, a mission dedicated to exploring Jupiter's moon Europa, one of the most promising places to search for extraterrestrial life. Europa Clipper will conduct detailed surface imaging, but its most exciting capability is its radar system. which will allow scientists to see beneath Europa's thick ice shell. October 2024 was a month filled with milestones and discoveries that will shape the future of space exploration. Starship's successful booster catch demonstrated a leap toward fully reusable rockets, while the Europa Clipper's launch marked the beginning of a decade-long journey to one of the most intriguing worlds in the solar system. At the same time, astronomers expanded our view of the universe, identifying a colossal new cosmic structure, confirming potential planets around one of our closest stellar neighbors, and beginning to unravel the mysteries of dark matter with Euclid's first data. As we move forward, these breakthroughs pave the way for new questions and discoveries, proving once again that our journey into the cosmos is only just beginning. November 2024 was a month of exciting planetary discoveries, environmental progress, and a historic astronomical first. Scientists confirmed a subsurface ocean on Miranda, found an exoplanet with a steamy atmosphere, and celebrated the continued recovery of Earth's ozone layer. But perhaps the most remarkable achievement was the first ever detailed image of a star in another galaxy, a feat that highlights the ever-improving capabilities of modern telescopes. This year, we've already learned that Mimas, one of Saturn's small moons, likely harbors an underground ocean. Now, astronomers have added another world to the list, Miranda, one of Uranus's moons. The discovery suggests that hidden oceans could be incredibly common across the solar system, increasing the number of places where life might exist. Miranda, often described as one of the strangest-looking moons in the solar system, has an extremely fractured and chaotic surface, hinting at geological activity beneath its icy crust. The presence of a subsurface ocean could explain some of Miranda's unusual terrain, with dozens of moons and dwarf planets potentially hiding liquid water beneath their surfaces. The solar system may be far wetter than we ever imagined. Future missions to the outer planets could prioritize exploring these icy worlds, searching for evidence of life-supporting environments beneath their frozen shells. One of the most intriguing exoplanet discoveries of the year came from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, which revealed that GT-GJ 9827b, a massive exoplanet orbiting close to its star, has an atmosphere dominated by steam and hot water vapor. While this planet is too hot to support liquid water, its thick, water-rich atmosphere offers a tantalizing hint that other planets with similar conditions could have liquid oceans. Scientists are eager to find a true water world, an exoplanet with a global ocean covering its surface. The discovery of a steamy atmosphere around GJ 9827b is a significant step in that direction, proving that water-rich atmospheres do exist, and suggesting that some planets might have retained large amounts of water throughout their history. For once, we have some positive environmental news. In 2024, scientists confirmed that the ozone hole over Antarctica was the 7th smallest on record, continuing a decades-long trend of recovery. The ozone layer, which protects Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation, was severely depleted due to the widespread use of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, in the 20th century. In 1987, world governments came together to ban CFCs through the Montreal Protocol, one of the most successful global environmental agreements in history. Thanks to these efforts, the ozone layer is gradually repairing itself and is expected to fully recover by 2066. This success story serves as a powerful example of how international cooperation can address planetary-scale challenges. It also provides hope that humanity can take similar action against climate change, proving that when science guides policy, meaningful change is possible. Perhaps the most remarkable astronomical achievement of the month was the first ever resolved image of a star outside the Milky Way. Astronomers using the European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope, VLT, managed to capture multiple pixels across the surface of WOHG 64, a supermassive star in the Large Magellanic Cloud. Measuring about 2,000 times larger than the Sun, WOHG 64 is an absolute giant. Yet it is so far away that previous telescopes could only observe it as a single point of light. This breakthrough marks a new era in astronomy, showing that modern telescopes can now resolve details of individual stars in other galaxies. As telescopes continue to improve, we may soon be able to study the atmospheres, surface activity, and even potential planets of stars far beyond our galaxy. November 2024 was a month that broadened our understanding of both the solar system and the cosmos. The discovery of another hidden ocean, this time on Miranda, suggests that subsurface water may be more widespread than ever imagined. The detection of a steamy exoplanet atmosphere brings us closer to finding a true water world, while the ongoing recovery of the ozone layer proves that global action can reverse environmental damage. And in a groundbreaking moment for astronomy, we resolved details of a star in another galaxy for the first time, proving that our ability to study the universe is advancing at an unprecedented rate. As we look forward to the future, discoveries like these remind us just how much there is left to explore, both in our own celestial backyard and beyond. December 2024 closed out an incredible year of space exploration with futuristic robotics, a leadership shakeup at NASA, the final word on Ingenuity's last flight, and new debates over the atmospheres of TRAPPIST-1 planets. As we look ahead to 2025, these stories hint at the next frontiers in planetary science and space policy, ensuring that the coming year will be just as exciting as the one we're leaving behind. One of the biggest questions surrounding Europa exploration is, how do we get under the ice? While the upcoming Europa Clipper mission will map the Moon's surface and subsurface ocean from orbit, the real challenge lies in actually penetrating the thick ice shell and exploring the waters below. To prepare for this daunting task, NASA has been testing advanced under-ice robotic systems here on Earth. These experimental autonomous swimming robots are being trialed in glacial environments that mimic the conditions of Europa. While there's no guarantee that these robots will make it onto a future mission, these early tests are essential for understanding how a real-life Europa submarine might work. With ocean worlds like Europa and Enceladus being prime targets in the search for extraterrestrial life, developing robots capable of exploring hidden alien seas will be a major focus for planetary science in the coming years. If successful, these missions could offer humanity its first glimpse into an extraterrestrial ocean, where microbial life may be lurking beneath the ice. December also brought a major change in NASA leadership, as Jared Isaacman was announced as the next NASA administrator under President-elect Trump. Isaacman, a billionaire entrepreneur and private astronaut, is best known for leading the Polaris Dawn mission and funding the inspiration for spaceflight. His appointment is seen as a bold, unconventional choice, given that he lacks government and bureaucratic experience. On one hand, his deep enthusiasm for spaceflight and private sector success could bring a fresh perspective to NASA, possibly fostering greater collaboration between the agency and commercial space companies like SpaceX. On the other hand, critics argue that running NASA requires experience in navigating government policy, budgets, and global partnerships, something Isaacman does not have. His tenure, which will begin in 2025, will be crucial in shaping the Artemis program, Mars exploration efforts, and NASA's collaborations with private spaceflight companies. While opinions on his appointment remain mixed, one thing is certain: NASA's direction in the coming years will be very different under his leadership. The Ingenuity helicopter on Mars, originally designed for just 5 flights, ended 2024 after an incredible 72 successful missions. However, December finally gave us answers about why Ingenuity crashed and could no longer fly. According to NASA's final report, the helicopter was operating in a difficult region with few visible surface features, making it hard to navigate. As it descended for landing, it hit a sloped dune, putting immense stress on its rotors. This caused catastrophic rotor damage, grounding Ingenuity permanently. Despite its unexpected end, Ingenuity's success revolutionized Mars exploration, proving that aerial scouting is possible on another planet. Inspired by its achievements, NASA is now testing larger, more advanced Mars helicopters, which could carry heavier payloads, explore more rugged terrain, and assist future human missions. Even though Ingenuity's time has come to an end, its legacy will live on in the next generation of Martian aerial vehicles, and it's likely that by 2025, we'll see exciting developments in this area. One of the most hotly debated topics in exoplanet science has been whether any of the TRAPPIST-1 planets, a system of 7 rocky worlds orbiting a red dwarf star, have atmospheres. Earlier in the year, James Webb Space Telescope JWST observations ruled out thick atmospheres on TRAPPIST-1b and TRAPPIST-1c, suggesting that these planets might be bare rock worlds stripped by stellar radiation. However, in December, new interpretations emerged, proposing that some kind of atmosphere might still exist on TRAPPIST-1b. Some astronomers argue that the JWST results don't completely rule out thinner, more subtle atmospheres, while others believe variability in the star itself may have influenced the data. This ongoing debate highlights how exoplanet science is constantly evolving, with new data often leading to competing theories. As more observations are made in 2025, we may finally get a clearer picture of what kind of atmospheres, if any, exist around the TRAPPIST-1 planets. As 2024 came to a close, December set the stage for major developments in space exploration in the coming year. NASA's tests of under-ice robots hinted at future missions to Europa and other ocean worlds, while Ingenuity's final flight paved the way for aerial exploration on Mars. Meanwhile, the appointment of Jared Isaacman as NASA administrator signaled potential major shifts in space policy, and the ongoing debate over TRAPPIST-1b's atmosphere showed that the search for habitable exoplanets is far from over. With new missions launching, scientific discoveries unfolding, and space policy evolving, 2025 is shaping up to be another exciting year in humanity's exploration of the cosmos. These were the most exciting space stories of 2024, showcasing groundbreaking discoveries, technological milestones, and cosmic surprises. From new exoplanets and hidden oceans to the evolution of spaceflight and deep space mysteries, this year reminded us just how vast and fascinating the universe truly is. Of course, the journey doesn't stop here. 2025 promises even more breakthroughs, with upcoming missions, new telescopes coming online, and the continuation of humanity's quest to explore the cosmos. With each passing year, we push further into the unknown, uncovering new wonders and challenging what we thought we knew about the universe. As we look ahead, let's celebrate the achievements of the past year and get ready for the next wave of discoveries that await us. It has been an extraordinary year for science and space exploration, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Wishing you all an exciting and inspiring 2025.